Hey, hey, hey. Hi, guys. 21 crazy folks in the chat. Grumpy Sapper, thank you for being here. Outer Limits, I see you. So there's lots to fill you guys in on. I'm going to go through some of the comments right now. Scrolling through. Alexa, Harriet. I don't look as great as I usually look, but that's okay, guys. You can deal with it. I can't believe that Kay's here. Kay, I hope you have that humidifier on and you're buck naked like you told me you were last night. Kay is my good friend. Samantha. Sapper, I can't believe you're up, man. Carol. Who else is here? Stephanie, right on time. Drusilla, always good to see you in the chat. Jeannie, Socrates, how are you? Who else? You have your humidifier on. So, guys, I am coughing. I have a list of questions. I got a list of questions. So I figured it was easier. I did a triple play reading on Putin and hi Renee. Putin, Zelensky, and who's the other one? Trump. And Trump. So I did a triple play reading on them. You guys are going to get those over the next few days. But since I have not been working, my bank account is feeling really thin. So I wanted to make sure that I got on. I saw you guys. I got some hours in on YouTube. I don't want the algorithm to forget about me. We are also live streaming to Facebook and Instagram. I never, ever live streamed to them. I was trying to drive all of my traffic to YouTube. I was trying to be a loyalist, but we are too legit to quit and too big for this room. So we want to get more and more people in here. We're going to have 008 in the back room in a little bit. I'm going to raw dog it for now, but I got Grumpy Sapper. Yeah, I am raw dogging it. I got Grumpy Sapper on the mod. Sap, I don't have Nightbot open, so I don't know if he's doing his job or what. I don't know what's going on. So I don't know if I have to have the tab open. But I got a lot of questions on Meghan Markle, so I wanted to get in here and answer the questions on Meghan Markle, this whole ARO thing. People are asking if she's going to sue that town, if the town's going to sue her, the one that she stole the sigil. I did do some interesting, I did a reading for As Ever NYC, and it looks like they're going to be doing really well for the next couple of seasons. So I'm kind of happy about that. Oh, thanks, Sapper. We'll work on that together. What I do want to invite you guys to do, and I pinned it up at the top of the YouTube comments, Human Naki. I'm still not 100%. So I'm doing okay. I may have Sylvia's daughter. I may have to mute myself a few times, but I want to invite everybody, take advantage of my February sales. They are coming to a close. Oh, hang on there, Outer Limits. I got you, baby. I got you, baby. I got you, baby. So I want to invite you guys to take advantage of the reading sales that I have, because I'm going to be changing them up for March. I've got 8 days to make this month a killer month. It's a short month. I want to make sure that I can pay my bills, because Angus got his driver's license today. Angus got his driver's license, and I added him to our insurance policy, and my eyeballs fell out of my head. So yes, very interesting. So give as much as you can. Let's put it that way. This kid came out real expensive. So Kay Cassidy, guys, one of my best friends, Kay, is in the chat here. Kay knows all the secrets. She knows where the bodies are buried. How am I feeling? I feel pretty good. The final determination, those of you that didn't see my posts, Greg and I probably had flu B right around Christmas, and I got flu A. Flu A has been horrible this year. So they said to me, hope that you have COVID and not flu A, because flu A is really brutal. And they came back and they went, yeah, flu A. So I don't look as good as I always look, but it is what it is. So what is the value of a tarot card? I got you, Outer Limits. I got your questions there. And Grumpy Sapper, you are right. I am inches from 6,000 subs. So we're really close. We're on top of that. Thank you so much for everybody who is here and who has made that happen. You guys are really terrific. So sit tight, outer limits on your questions, because I have questions. I got questions from the chat about Meghan Markle. So those of you who have been under a rock, Meghan Markle decided to change, and I just want to bring up my Instagram live stream because I will not see. Oh, okay. Oh, Bridget Lava. Hey, Bridget Lava, and Chop Chop Bang Bang is on here. Hi, Steven. I see you guys over there. So, I wonder if I'm going to split screen this. Let me split screen this. This will make my life a lot easier. No, it's not going to make my life a lot easier. All right, we'll just leave it. I'm not going to fuss with it. Mercury and Leo, I am healing up. My lungs still hurt, but I'm doing okay. So, but Meghan Markle. So Meghan Markle has decided to abandon the American Riviera Orchard branding, and she is going to proceed with a company called As If. There is some debate here. There's a photography company, As Ever. I'm sorry, As Ever. Thanks, Greg. There's an As Ever photography company that she has kind of stepped on. Thank you, Outer Limits. There is also an As Ever NYC, which is a clothing company. They sold out today of all of their stock, so good for them. I did a reading on them today, and it looks like they are going to have to go back into production. Thank you so much, Sylvia's daughter. Hang on to that because I got a few questions here that I want to get out of the way. So first question, I'm gonna bring up the card view. Everybody make sure you smash that like button, share the snot out of my videos, and book a reading for yourself. Buy a reading for a friend. Oh, how did I get past you? You're waiting in StreamYard. 008. Are you? I don't see you in there. I think you're in the wrong one, babe. Are you? I don't know. You sure? I don't see you. You're not in my back room. No. Well, it's Jody.
No, well, back room's for family.
Back room is for family only. So, so I do have some. Bridget, Angus got his driver's license today, so look out. Look out. So 008 is in the basement. I'm in the basement. So here we go. Smash the like button. You're not in yet. Hang on. I'm going to send you. Sit tight, kids. Sit tight. There we go. Paste. There we go. All right. I'm messing up all my screens here, guys. I don't know what just happened. All my screens my left screen went blank. Jody, I sent you a link. I think maybe I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. And this screen, let me make it small, and we'll make it big again. There we go. That's more like it. Oh, Instagram is giving me a hard time. That's why I never go on Instagram. It just does not like to cooperate with me. So I think we're still feeding to Instagram. Kay, you're over on Instagram, so you can tell me if you can see what's going on. What's going on? All right, so 32 of you. Let's get going. Let's get doing this. So we're going to be doing readings for you guys. Super chats. I will read for you if you do super chats. Please do super chats, because right now YouTube is not excited about me because I haven't been doing anything. But that's okay. Jody, don't worry about it. Go. Oh, now I see you, Jody. Hi, Jody. So everybody sit tight. So we're going to be doing readings for you guys. Questions in the chat. I will do readings with the super chats, and I've got viewer questions from the whole Meghan Markle debacle. So I'm going to pull up my card view, and we're going to get going on this, guys. I don't know how long I'm going to be on. I might be on for like 6 hours. Who knows? Let's see what happens. So first question, is Meghan Markle deliberately sabotaging the work that she's doing? Sabotagers? That sabotager could be watching on Instagram because she's a weird ass lurker. That's somebody we don't like. My Instagram's not working. It's I don't know. If you're watching on Instagram, thumbs up, man. Because my Instagram is not cooperating. It is making that whole screen go blank. So it is what it is. So let's go. Let's go. Is Meghan Markle deliberately sabotaging? We're going to be working with the Tarot of the Divine, the featured deck of this week and next week. I hope you guys are liking it. Mercury and Leo, you can ask a question. Do it all in caps. Oh, my mom is on. Hi, Mom.
Wow.
Wow. Hi, Mom. Everybody say hi to my mom. She's on, she's watching through Instagram. I'm never on Instagram. Hi, Mom. So I'm still coughing. Angus is home. He's been driving all over town. So purposely sabotaging. Ace of Cups. King of Cups. Very upset. Page of Wands. Ah, 10 of Coins. So is she purposely sabotaging? Mom, I talk about you all the time. You should come over to YouTube. Come over to YouTube. It'll be easier. Everyone can see you. Everyone will be able to chat with you over there. So, in fact, I'm going to send you a link, Mom. I'll send you a link and you can see like the big chat. Hang on. This is for Mom. You guys get it. You guys get it. So let's see. Let me send her a link. Where's my channel? Live, share, copy link. And we got Mom. There, Mom, you got a link on your, I texted you a link so you can watch right from your phone. I think Hannity's coming on soon, so you might not want to watch me. She'll be in here in a minute. You'll see. I don't even know if she has like a handle on YouTube or what. She's like, I never know when you're on. So she got to see me now. See me now. Yeah, my Instagram chat is not working great. So see if you can come on. If anybody's watching on Instagram, come on over to YouTube. It'll be a lot easier for you to see what's happening. Ah, there's my mom. There's Mom. Everybody say hi to Mom. They hear a lot of stories about you and Stan, Mom. So, all right. So, Mom, we're talking about Meghan Markle. I know you love her. So, Meghan Markle, is she purposely sabotaging all of these businesses in order to take Harry's money and kind of hide it someplace? No, she really does think that these are good work things that she's doing. She's extremely upset. She doesn't understand why it's not catching fire and why it's not making money. So what's that, honey?
Because it sucks.
Because it sucks. So, Mom, Grumpy Sapper is my friend in the UAE that I told you about. That's our friend out there. So we've told her a lot about you.
Cancel chaos. Keep shitty shows like hers on.
So yeah, Greg is very upset that Netflix canceled Chaos, the Jeff Goldblum show, and gives Meghan Markle a new show every year. He's very upset about it. So, and Jody, that's my mom too. My mom's in there. Thanks, Jody. Thank you, Jody. So she really does think that these are good ideas, and she doesn't understand why they're not money makers, because she keeps looking at Gwyneth Paltrow, Martha Stewart. I have a ton of Martha Stewart books. Christopher Lowell. I have a ton of Christopher Lowell books too. I love the finer art of housekeeping and entertaining, and I got it from my mom. So my mom is in there. My mom is an amazing cake maker. She went through this cake making phase, and she made me this under the sea cake when I was 22. That was just unfreaking believable. So she really can't understand why she can't pick it up. And the reason why is because we've got this Empress card up top. She's not authentic. She keeps trying to put on the costume of these others that have done it before her. So under the surface, she is not a leader in this. And I said this in my video the other day. She got store-bought bagels, store-bought cream cheese, and she cut some strawberries up to make an arrangement. She is not actually creating anything. My mom will tell you in the comments, I'm a hell of a bread baker. I can bake a hell of a bread. It's one of the fun things that I like to do. I keep losing a screen here, Greg. Instagram's causing me problems. I think I got to end the Instagram feed. Yeah, I'm gonna end that Instagram feed. I'm moving it. So if you're on Instagram, sorry guys, but it's causing problems on my other screen here. It's just not cooperating. So we're gonna take that down. It's jamming up my whole system here. So it's making my computer freeze up. I don't want to do it. So fantastic. There we go. You got that. And all right, so we got some questions on the tables too. So that's what I have to say. She's not deliberately doing it, but she's just not really capable. Let's ask a question. Is she stashing away Harry's money at this point? Is she hiding money? Is she hiding money? I see you there, Sapper. I see you. So, and I want to let everybody know, Friday night, tomorrow night, we're going to segue right into Grumpy Sapper's live. He is moving from Sunday to Friday. It's going to be more of a happy hour kind of environment. So, Sap, you can drop your link for your live tomorrow. I'll be live early in the afternoon, and I'll just be on for an hour, and we're just going to segue right over to Sapper's live. So, everybody get ready for that. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a great way to kick off your weekend. So hiding cash from her husband, outer limits. I'll see you there. I will add if she's hiding it from the revenue people too. She hiding cash from Harry. Is she hiding Harry's money? Hiding Harry's money. Is she hiding from the revenue folks? That 3-letter organization that we all know and love so well. Thank you there, Sapper's link, guys. You can go right over there and you can set a reminder. So is she hiding any of Harry's money? 3 of Wands, Judgment, 3 of Cups. There's no money to hide, guys. There's really nothing there. None of the projects have taken off. The Judgment, she's sorry that she didn't take money before. That's what she's sorry about. We'll talk about that charity, guys. We'll talk about that charity, that loopity loop that they did with Ashley Biden's money. So that was a very interesting little hokey pokey, and you turn yourself around. So the 3 of Cups, she's unhappy that she didn't take more when the money was there. So I do think that she had Doria stashing away some money for her once upon a time. They were filtering some money through Doria's charity, the convalescence home she had. I think that was what it was called. I think that's what they were branding it as. So is she hiding money from the East? Can't say some of those 3-letter words. You guys know that because the algorithm doesn't like it. But is she hiding money from them? Well, she's trying, but she's not doing a very good job out of it. So they are, all of those businesses that they set up in Delaware, the foundations and charitable organizations. We're doing charity. The foundations, we have to remember 90% of that money they can actually spend on expenses, which can be clothing, hair, those kinds of things. And only 10% really has to go toward their mission statement, toward the people that they're supposed to be helping. 7 of Swords, you guys know what this is, and let me pull it out. I'm going to give you a little graphic. You ready? You ready? You guys know him. You love him. It's my friend Alicia Wicker's Sneaky Snacker. This is when the Sneaky Snacker gets revealed when we get it in the reverse, this 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords, we are shady MFer, but when it's in reverse, it is revealed, and we are now starting to see it. So, Devil in reverse. She is going to be pulling away from the connections on it. So is she going to get caught? Judgment in reverse. 2 of Swords. It's going to take a little bit of time. 9 of Coins. We've got some protections here. So I think that the attorneys and the business people that put together the organizations for her, I think that they did a really good job of burying the connections between that. So let's just put it that way. While we're at it, let's talk about that hokey pokey that they did with the Ashley Biden Foundation. So apparently, allegedly, Oh, Renee, you got Alicia's deck this week. Good for you. It's awesome, right? Awesome. Love her decks. Tomorrow, when I do my live preluding into Sapper's new time, we'll pull out the music deck. We'll pull out her music deck. So everybody make sure that you participate in that. It's a lot of fun. We're going to play music guessing games and trivia games and movie games and all kinds of fun stuff. So did Harry and Meghan cut a deal with Joe Biden? Remember that guy? Do you remember that guy, Joe Biden? Did they cut a deal with Joe Biden to filter money through Ashley's foundation? Did they do that? Let's see. Boom. 1. 5 of Wands. It was a collaborative effort. It was a bold idea. What's crossing them? Page of Wands. It was definitely a birth of an idea. This is a way we can balance the budget. 7 of Wands. This is a way we can have a foot in each side. What time is that? Tomorrow, Mercury and Leo, my time, 2:15 is my live, and then we're going to go 3:15 New York time right into Grumpy Sapper. In the suitcase position, the 3 of Cups, excess. This is excess, trying to pad their lifestyle. So that is what a lot of these foundations do. HRC and her lovely husband, we all know who they are. They have a foundation, and it's a pretty fat foundation. This foundation for them, for Harry and Meghan, is modeled on that. And I do think that Joe Biden and his people said, hey, let's try and do it this way. What's up top? 3 of Coins. We got to hide where that money's going. We have to make sure that no one knows where it is. And the 6 of Coins, we get to spread that love around. So yes, did they take money from USAID? Absolutely. The Hermit card, they did it. It was with knowledge. Hang on, Renee Kennedy. I'm just going to star your comment there. Anita Val, good to see you in the chat. Did they... Can I say launder or should I say wash, Gregory?
I'd probably go with sanitize.
Sanitize. Did they sanitize that money? Absolutely. 6 of Wands, and it looks like it's successful. Are we ever going to find out what happened with that? Let's shove these cards off to the side. Are we ever going to find out? 1, the Emperor in reverse. 2, 10 of Swords. Absolutely. High Priestess. We are going to see. We got that lovely lady on the end. Everybody's in reverse, but we are going to find out about it. This is going to be uncovered. You know why? They're going to make Harry fall on the sword. Hate to say it, guys. He's going to fall on the sword. So, that is very interesting. So, another question. Is she losing Sussex squad fans? Oh, I hope that's a psychic score. I hope it is. I hope it is. I hope it is. So, you guys know what those psychic scores are. If I ever do a correct prediction, put it in the comments, hashtag psychic score. Just drop it in there on any of my videos. I do searches for them regularly, and then I put them up on my community page so people know how freaking accurate I am. So, did you say hi to Mom, by the way?
Hi, Mom.
Greg's here too.
You were talking to me.
Oh, sorry.
Like it's your show or something.
Like it's my show?
Yeah.
Half, Eddie.
Oh, no, they always tune in to hear me.
What have you done for me lately?
I am Sideshow Bob. I'm the real talent.
Yes, you're the Sideshow Bob?
Yes.
You do have big feet.
Okay.
And great hair. All right. Mom said, Craig, where are you? He doesn't come on camera, Mom. So is Stan there? Everybody say hi to my dad. My dad should be there too. So, all right. Is she losing Sussex Squad fans? Now, the Sidley twins, I think it was the Sidley twins, had a Sussex Squatter on there that was like, yeah, I don't know if she's doing the right thing, and I'm kind of not on the same page as this. So, some people are starting to, there's some attrition going on. So is she losing Sussex Squad fans? Boom. Hangman. Boom. Knight of Wands. Hermit card. King of Swords. What? Oh, Three of Swords, guys. What do we say about that Three of Swords? Happy face or sad face? Put them in the comments. Happy face, sad face. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? So, Hangman in reverse. She's not learning from past situations. You have to remember. Hi, Em. Good to see you. So you have to remember when we get this Hangman, and this deck is so much fun. This is Sleeping Beauty. This is the Tarot of the Divine. If you guys are just getting here, Tarot of the Divine is based on world fairy tales, and this one is Sleeping Beauty. But the Hangman's a great card because he's in reverse already. So it gets a little tricky when we start doing reversal readings. But she is learning from past experiences. She's learning how she has affected those around her. Touching the spindle on that spinning wheel has now put her entire kingdom to rest. And they have the Briar that has grown up outside of it, and Briar Rose is sitting there going do having a nice nap. So is Meghan learning from her mistakes, learning about the carnage that she's causing around her? By the way, Mom and Stan, I did 3 readings on the Ukraine situation, so they're going to be coming up in the next couple of days. Penny, I didn't have a notification. I went live. I raw dogged it. I just jumped in here.
Raw dog, your mother's in there.
So, Knight of Wands, she is just firing off. Meghan Markle is staying off of the mission statement. She's trying to inspire this younger group. She's trying to do that. She's too old to do it. With the Hermit card here, she's too old to do it. And yes, she is coming out as being really, really inaccessible. And Three of Swords, I know I saw it in the comments, heartbreak. She is losing support, her organic support. Now, I do think that there are some fake accounts that she bought. She did jump, I think it was like 800,000 subscribers at one point. So, hi, Claudia. It's good to see you. I'm getting better, Claudia. I'm getting better. I'm going to be going to bed after this and chilling out for the rest of the night. So, but it's going to be a busy weekend because you guys are going to take advantage of my sales this weekend. I opened up all the way to 9:30 on Friday night, and all day Saturday is wide open. So book your appointments. You can get anything from a $25 text message reading all the way to a year-long 2-hour reading with me. So book it up because I'm going to be gone on Sunday. Sunday, Ella's Play is closing, and we are going to be celebrating my girl. So I need you guys to book up with me so that I can make up for the 5 days that I was in bed. So let's get going. I want to see you guys in my calendar. In fact, I'm going to check my calendar right now. Let's see. Anybody booking with me? Let's see. Anybody book any meetings? Let's see. Come on, guys. I want to see this calendar fill up. I'm ready to get back in there. Harriet, get your booking. Get in there, man. Grumpy dropped my link again. Thank you so much. It's also pinned up at the top. So this is a big question. Somebody asked me, what is Meghan Markle's real destiny? 51 people here. Make sure you're hitting that like button on the way in, kids. Hit that like button. You want your own reading now? You can super chat me. And if you do, this is something that I want you guys to know. If you do get a partial reading here, I will discount it off your reading if you book for a full 2-hour reading. Wifey, it's good to see you. That's something I'm going to be doing for March, but I'll start doing it for you all now. So if you drop me a tenner, we'll take the 10 off your reading, your private reading that we book. Okay. So deal. I think it's a good deal. So what is Meghan Markle's real destiny? Thank you, wifey. I got a lot of my private clients in the chat tonight. All right, so let's see what we have. Oof. So it's going to get very philosophical, guys, so just bear with me. Her destiny in this lifetime. We're talking about Meghan Markle for the people just coming into the chat. I see I got 54 now. Her destiny in this lifetime, and this is something that a lot of my clients will come to me. They say, what is my life path? What am I supposed to be doing? She was not supposed to be a leader in this life. She is forcing herself into a role of leadership. She is forcing a front seat, a star billing. And this is probably why she has fallen short in terms of bookings for Rena. I know she's so delusional. It really is. But she's truly fighting against what her lesson is in this lifetime. Her lesson is to be content and quiet. And here's the rub. Here's the rub. If she had assumed and gotten comfortable with the idea of being a passenger in this lifetime, letting someone else take the lead, letting someone else kind of run the show, and letting someone else shine. Harry was a perfect opportunity for her to let someone take the front seat and to just stand back and kind of bask in their glow, bask in their success. She would have learned more in this lifetime, and it would have served her better in the next lifetime. That is really what her life's purpose was. Her real destiny was to absorb and learn. She would have been rewarded in the next lifetime for that. If you look, true destiny would have been, this is Pele, the volcano goddess. Again, what?
That was a soccer guy.
Not the soccer guy. This deck is based on world fairy tales and folklore. Pele is a destructor, but she's also a builder. She destroys things in her path as she's building new islands. So it's a very unique and exciting kind of energy that we get from this.
Are you a philosopher?
But she's in reverse. Meghan was not supposed to create or destroy. She was supposed to watch someone else build. She does look like Moana. I've never seen Moana. I have to watch that. She really was not supposed to be the star of the show. And if you look at the way that the universe had pushed her, she was always in that secondary position with her husband, with her first husband, Trevor. With I don't know if you guys saw that there was somebody in Trevor Colt's comments who thought that he was Meghan's first husband. It was absolutely hilarious. So very, very funny. Harriet, yeah, you and I are going to talk about holding forks properly, because I know you are a stickler for manners like me, even though I'm cursing on my YouTube channel and I've got my hair in a ponytail, but I've been sick for a week. So you guys are gracious with me. So she should, with Trevor Engelson, her first husband, producer, she should have taken the back seat. She should have just let him do that. She could have had a very comfortable life with him. Then with Corey Vitiello, the chef in Canada, she could have taken a back seat to him. With her job on Suits, she could have taken a back seat as well. With Harry, she's always been in a second seat, and she has been grasping and clawing at that main seat. It's not her destiny. This is, and I tell people, oh, thank you, wifey. I tell people all the time, where the universe wants you to go, they make it easier. It's not going to be challenging. It's not, there'll be challenges, but it will be easier than trying to force a square peg into a round hole. I got it right that time. Hey, Grumpy Sapper, damp squib. I got it right.
So are you a philosopher?
A philosopher? Schopenhauer.
Does your name begin with an S?
She chews with her mouth open, Harriet? Good Lord. Good Lord. So so there it is. Her real destiny was to be a learner in this lifetime. Wifey, I thought you said, did everyone hit the magical bunion? I was like, she got rid of that bunion. So, all right. So we'll come back to the Flamingo Estates thing, because I've got some questions on the pad here. All right. So my baby girl's about to upgrade from princess to queen in the next 2 weeks. How many cards is the first? Oh, you have kittens coming. Oh, kittens. I think we're gonna have some magical
What's
kittens.
This we crap.
Magical kittens.
We are doing nothing.
I think the feral
We
cat
have nothing to
that
do.
lives on our porch is
Cross-eyed hillbilly cat.
cross-eyed hillbilly cat. I'll share pictures of the
Like
cross-eyed
Scott Fargus.
hillbilly cats. She looks like Scott Fargus. She really does. My baby girl's about to upgrade from princess to queen in the next 2 weeks. How many cards? Let's first of all see how she's gonna do. How's she gonna do? Boom. 4 of Cups. Page of Swords. Lovers. I you know what? And I know you know this, Outer Limits. So I think it's gonna be a small litter, but I do think we're gonna have some losses from it. So and that's not a surprise. You know, that sometimes happens. Let's pull out the pendulum. See if we can get a number. Can I get a number? A little pendulum action here. I know you guys like this. All right, so how many kittens are we getting? Let me just scoot over, guys, a little bit. I love kittens too. How many kits can we expect? Not 22, Grumpy Sapper. And this is for Outer Limits. How many kittens can we expect? I'm getting between 3 and 4, baby. 3 and 4. You have to tell me in a couple of weeks. Not 11. Good Lord. Between 3 and 4. Humanaki says 4. Humanaki says 4. So I'm saying between 3 and 4, but I think we're going to have a loss. So, you know, do your best. You got to do your best. They don't all make it. Ask my mom in the chat about the kittens that we had. We had a cat named Creamsicle. She went out and got hit by a car right after she gave birth. It was not funny. 3 kittens, 6 mittens, and a Rolex. It's all right. So that's what we got. That's my prediction there. I just got a big ding. I don't know who's dinging me. Who's dinging me?
Easy.
Let me see. All right. So 2, if I have time. I'm going to go back to Sylvia's daughter. You're next. What is the value of the tarot card, which is key, or does my choice of the weird and I'm having trouble with. I don't know if I understand that. Is it the value of the tarot card? Well, okay. All right. I kind of answer. So this is more of a knowledge question. So, hi, Jen. Hi, Jen. 2, 3. We can keep 4. Yeah. 2 or 3 you can keep. 4 or more will have to be homed. So you might be able to keep them all. That's awesome. Is it the value of the tarot card, which is key, or does my choice of the weird and macabre also have an influence? So, you know, with the design of the card. Okay. So I'm just going to switch this up and give your eyes a break. So I look so much like my mom right now, guys.
Because you said you don't look good.
Huh?
You said you didn't look good.
No, I just turned my face and I looked exactly like her for a second. It was wild. So Zephyr, how are you, Zephyr? It's good to see you in the chat too. So the value of the tarot card. So with the major arcana, like from 0 to 21, that's the progress of the journey of the Fool. So like you can gauge where you are in a situation based on where you fall in that, and it breaks up into 3 sections. So there's personal development, interpersonal development, and then spiritual development or universal development. Hi, Foxy. My parents are in the chat too. Say hi to my folks. So that is really part of the gauge. Now, when we get into those numbered cards, like the from ace through 10, you get the same kind of progress. So that does make a difference. Now, when you get into decks that are different, not the traditional Rider-Waite. Like I have the mystical medleys. It's a little bit different. This deck certainly reads a lot different. The Aleister Crowley, forget it. Like you're on another planet when you're reading that. Oh, TD's been sick with the flu too. I'll have to send her a message. So it does influence it. I have a Cthulhu deck, which I find really hard to read with because it's like everything's so dark. So it kind of depends. I have the Antique Anatomy deck too, and that also is kind of very work based. It's actually, I say all the time, it reads like my dad gives advice. It like pretty much speaks in his voice. It's kind of wild. So it really depends. I have different decks that I use for different things. We have fun with different elements. I don't know if I gave you a great answer, but I tried. So let's get over Sylvia's daughter. You've been waiting for a while. Thank you so much for your super chat. You're asking me to read on this Karen Reed trial. Dang it. Everybody wants to know about that. True crime. You guys keep asking me about true crime and it makes my brain cave in. So, all right. Mr. Crowley. Right, Zephyr? Zephyr's putting the lyrics in there for us. Poor Ozzy is not doing well. He's not doing well at all. His Parkinson's is really bad. So, all right. Karen Reed. You know the Karen Reed story, right, Greg?
I think so.
Yeah, that's the police officer that was found all banged up in the front yard. They don't know if he was run over, if he was beat up. They don't know what happened to him.
His name was Karen?
Huh?
His name was Karen?
No, that was the girlfriend. All right, so who did it? Who done it? It was reckless. 5 of Swords. World in reverse. Knight of Cups. Guys, I know a lot of people keep saying they don't think she did it. I think she did do it. I think it was a weird situation. I don't even think she knew she did it. I think everybody was kind of drinking and having a go, and I just, is she going to go to jail? Is Karen going to? I think it was an accident. Chariot, 7 of Cups, 8 of Coins. Flip the camera for real. What's the matter? Are we upside down? Oh, sorry. Flip the view. Sorry. Flip the camera. Take it from the slab. From the slab. So this makes me a little bit nervous because I'm thinking that we get like a hung jury. I think she will, but the effed her on not dropping charges. They effed her on. Yeah, so there's a lot hidden here. And I think somebody in the house saw a kerfuffle outside. I don't know if she is entirely culpable for the whole thing. Bless you, my dear.
Excuse me, thank you.
So according to the FBI, could not have been due to a car. Okay. All right. Fair enough. There's something weird here, guys. Like, it's not somebody in the house watched what was going on. And Harriet says, bless you too.
Thank you.
So he says, thank you. So to the Great White North for sending thanks. So there's a game coming on soon too. It's somebody's playing hockey in a minute. So who killed John? There's something weird here, and I get a tire iron. I keep seeing a metal tire iron, like the X kind. The kind that's crossed. Is there a name for that?
It's tire iron.
It's just a tire iron?
Well, it's a lug wrench actually.
A lug wrench.
Right.
So I
Tire
keep,
iron is the pry part.
yeah, I keep seeing this X-shaped thing, and I don't know. I don't know. You know, it's just, it's very, very, very strange. There's a lot of cover up here. Now, I don't know, were all those guys in the house all police officers too? Because I think that there's a lot of cover up here. This will never be solved. Even if we get a conviction, even if somebody does time, this is going to be one of those cases that everybody always talks about, like Fatty Arbuckle, the Robert Blake case. This is going to be something for all time.
O.J. Simpson.
Well, OJ's still looking for the criminals. So the murderer. So, well, he can still look when he's dead.
He's so close.
He was so close.
He's in the room with me right now.
Yeah. So, oh, Mercury and Leo says, bless you too. You're getting a lot of blessings here.
I feel very blessed.
He feels very blessed. OJ is gone. Yeah, we know. The juice is worth the squeeze. So Sylvia's daughter, I'll make you a deal. I'll do a little bit. I'll do a little bit more front loading on this, because I don't know anything about the Karen Reed case. I just don't. I stay away from true crime. It stays with me. So I will do a reading on that for you, my dear. I will figure out some time and I will do a reading on it. I promise. I did my best. But thank you for your contribution. It is a huge help because it tells YouTube that you guys love me. So they like me. They really, really like me. Yeah, as Sylvia's daughter, I try my best. Like when the Idaho murders happened, I kind of dipped into that. It stuck with me for a few days. John Benet Ramsey just did not get out of my head for a long time. You know, so I had a lot of trouble with that. So reminding you guys, I'm going to see anybody book a reading with me. Let's look. I'm going to look at my schedule here. And nope, we still got the same number there. Guys, get in there. Come on, I'm going to go hog wild this weekend. Hog wild. So Emma, I did do a little bit of reading on Blake Lively, but I will read some more on it. Gregopedia and I are really upset about that because we really liked Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, really liked Ryan Reynolds. HD Tudor asked me to do one on Lord Lucan. I got to carve out some time for that too. Lord Lucan.
Lord Lucan.
Yes, I don't know all the details, but Sapper had mentioned it to us too. So it's a historic murder, and then he went missing.
Dark Lord of the Sith?
It is not a Dark Lord of the Sith. So, all right, let's talk about Will King Charles III, my liege. I'm shocked he's not in the chat. So, oh, Foxy said bless you too. I'm sorry, I missed that.
I didn't become king. I'm for him.
Oh, Jet has Mint Mobile. Very cool. Lord Lucan happened in the 70s, so I will dip into some true crime for you guys, you hungry fans. So, yes, Mercury and Leo, you can ask a different question. Go ahead. Just put it in caps, my love. Put it in caps. So, what is King Charles doing right now about the gruesome twosome Wayward Royals? 6 of Cups in reverse. He is not happy. A lot of regrets about how he has managed this situation. You know, so with King Charles, oh man, there's no way back. Oh, Harriet, you and I'll WhatsApp you about Lord Lucan. I'll pick your brain on that, baby. I will pick your brain on that. So King Charles, what he's thinking about these two bozos. They cheated on their wives. They cheated on their wives. So King Charles has regrets about how he has managed this situation with them. I don't think Stephanie, I agree. I don't think he has the energy to deal with them. But the problem here Oh, hang on there, wifey. Hang on, baby doll. I got you. So he's sorry that he didn't take a firmer hand in this, and um that he wasn't stricter with them when they were in there. I think he was uh fond of Meghan. I think he did like some of the he called her tungsten. I think he liked the Americanism of her. You know, everybody likes an American for like what is it? Ben Franklin said, you know, guests and fish smell after 3 days. Everybody likes an American for a little while. And you know, my folks are in the chat, and you know, they I traveled with them a great deal, and they always said, you know, learn the customs and the rules of where you are and what you are doing, and you are a guest in that country. They taught us very, very well to conduct ourselves in a very appropriate fashion. So, and that, you know, my husband being half Japanese, it's really, really, you know, key in Japan as well. You have to be very careful about your manners and how you conduct yourself there. So, you know, my Michael, the actor, is in Japan. He's in Osaka.
Michael the actor?
Yes, I don't want to say his last name.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So, so I think he is very regretful about how he was kind of duped by her and duped by the novelty of having an American in the family. It's kind of like, you know, the novelty of like being a cat family and you get a dog and then you go, oh my God, what am I doing? You know, I think he's sorry that he was duped by that and held himself to a higher standard. Hold on, guys. He held himself to a higher standard of discernment with individuals, especially as the king in waiting, which for all intents and purposes he was for the 47 years that he was the Prince of Wales. So in his opinion, it's a bridge too far now, and this is really sad. There's no coming back from this. He does not see the ability to restore his son to where he was. He doesn't see any ability to correct the pathway. Is he going to grow a pair and sort these two out? No, he can't at this point. And it's quite sad. You know, unfortunately, he's lost his son. How does he see himself? Two of coins. He is stuck between a rock and a hard place. Prince Philip was right about her, Margie. You're absolutely right. Prince Philip was right. How does he see them? The Four of Wands, they're rudderless. They're homeless now. They have no place. He is seeing that America has turned up their nose at them. They don't want a transplanted prince. Ha! I said transplanted with that hair that he has. Hopes and fears for him. The fear is that Harry will be alone with this knowledge, without a wife, all by himself. A man with no land. No, he's not even a man on an island. He's a man on a raft in the middle of nowhere. Outcome, ultimate outcome. King Charles, we got one card here, guys. What is it? Judgment. So King Charles is a good Christian. He goes to church every Sunday. We all know that. He's the head of the Church of England. And this is a situation where he has to let somebody play it out. They have to sit in it for all intents and purposes. So is King Charles growing a pair to sort them out? No. King Charles is growing a pair to steel himself against losing one of his sons. That's what he is steeling himself against. So very sad little story there. So oh, okay, there's Carol. Same question, but you put it in comma in caps. So now we've got Humanaki. Meghan Markle's OBGYN, the California OBGYN, pulled up stakes. Why? Why hasn't anyone investigated the husband who ran the IVF clinic? And did lie a little bit? Fail, and there is no Lily. So those of you that are members, you can go look at the remote view that I did on the two kids. It is in my membership. I might make it public again. I actually was encouraged. I think it was Trevor that encouraged me to, Trevor Colt, who encouraged me to make it public. Again, I was a little bit worried about the Sussex squad coming in and trying to take my channel down while it was still growing. So Meghan Markle's OBGYN pulled up stakes. Why? Let's answer that question. It was a woman, OBGYN, very successful clinic. I can't remember the name of it. 3 of Cups, she was not happy. 5 of Coins, out of sorts. 4 of Cups, 8 of Wands, stopping working, and Queen of Coins, top. Knight of Cups. I still was getting that there were some real health concerns within the family. I was getting that there was something going on with the doctor. I don't think that she was paid off. I don't think that there was like, shut your doors, we're gonna not do this anymore. I do think that there was something going on with her health-wise, but I don't think that it was really an organic issue, like a tumor that needed to be removed or something like that. Not a tumor. I think it was more of a nervous anxiety kind of thing. I think there was something like that going on. I do think that maybe that had some play in this whole situation. What about the husband's IVF clinic? Are we going to investigate that? Ace of Wands, Page of Coins. That I don't think they're going to be able to investigate. I just don't think that they're going to be able to dig into there's no information that they need there. You have to remember there's still HIPAA laws. They can't dive into somebody's medical information. I know that the royal family has an obligation to prove their line of succession, but for the rest of us, I don't think we're ever going to find that out. So I think if there is yes, it was very odd. I do agree. But if you were a doctor and you had some kind of a mental breakdown, you may not be able to serve your patients well. And that would be a reason to abruptly leave your practice. It would be. So that part of it, I do think is reasonable. There's good intent for closing down this practice. Very, very good intent. It's not something that is creepy. It's not. Yeah, I really don't think that Meghan Markle and Harry are able to pull these kinds of strings. They just don't. And now they don't have the money to have the legal recourse to do it either. So I think we have to stop giving them as much magical properties. Because I just don't think that they have it. I think that there was a series of events. I think maybe the drama with looking into that particular practice added some pressure to Lilibet's with you, Grumpy. I forgot about that. You adopted her. I think that the added pressure of having Harry and Meghan and all the kerfuffle that comes along with them may have added to an existing situation. So, that's what I think. As far as the husband with the IVF clinic, I don't really think it's tied in, and I don't think we're going to get any information. Did they use the IVF clinic? Let's see that. Let's see that. Because again, if you're a member, let me give away some memberships. I think I still have some for the month. Let me give away some memberships. Do I have any? Oh yeah, I do. Hang on. I got to go over. Please hold. I got to do something a little bit different. I can only give them away in the actual live. So just bear with me. I'm just waiting for the screen to come up. And there we go. I'm going to give away some memberships. There you go. So some of you lucky suckers, who got them? Angela, Mishu, Jacqueline, Allison, and Mimi. You guys all are now members. You got a free membership for the month. So you can go on over there. You can go look at my remote view. on the kids. You can go look at the remote view. So, did they use the IVF clinic to create baby number 2? Boom. 9 of Cups. Yep, IVF clinic, guys. Did Meghan carry her? You guys want to know? Knight of Swords, Queen of Cups, King of Swords in reverse, Page of Swords. There was a surrogate. I'm saying it right now, guys. There was a surrogate. They did use a surrogate for her. So I do think that she gained some weight. I don't know if that was so she could nurse. I don't know. But I'm gonna say it there. If you go and if you become a member, you can go over, you can look at that remote view and you can see what I saw in the remote view, because I did see a child. I did identify the island. Prednisone does that. I'm on prednisone right now, so I have this nice puffy face. So yay. So go on over there. If you guys want to become members, you can go over there. You can get access to it. I typically, when I'm not sick with the flu, do members only lives where I answer questions for you guys. I bring you up on the screen. It's a lot of fun. So we can do that. So that's what I got to say about that. Mercury and Leo. Is your necklace, my new necklace, is it helping to protect me? All right. So was she biologically Meg's? I will come back to you. I will. And Harriet's got some good input there. Renee, I kind of agree with you on that. In today's day and age, using a surrogate shouldn't even be an issue. It shouldn't. It shouldn't affect the line of succession. I think if they have a if it's all the pieces of the puzzles. Hi, Violetta. It's good to see you, my dear. Good to see you. So, Mercury and Leo, is your necklace helping protect you? What is it? Blackstone? Strength? Wheel of Fortune? Yes, you picked a good one. But you changed your question. All right. So the necklace is working. I'll look for your next question. 60 people in the chat. Guys, get in there. Like I said, if you super chat me, I will knock it off your private reading if you book one. Let's get to the next question. Mercury and Leo, I'm going to see your question a little bit further down. Renee Kennedy, how long has the gold been gone for Fort Knox? All right. So when do we think it left, Greg? What's the rumor on that?
Well, when do we get off of the gold standard?
I have no idea.
Probably about that time.
My dad would know that. Mom, can you ask Stan? When did we come off the gold standard? Under Bush? What? Not under Bush. No. Nixon. Thank you, Zephyr. All right. So Nixon, 1974. Almost
70s.
1974. All right. So 1974, we went off the gold standard. Hi, Dee. Thanks for answering too. You guys are great. So why does our water taste terrible? Does water taste terrible? I don't know. It tastes terrible. So we're going to look at in years of 5. So 1970 to 1975, did we have gold? Gold! No, it was gone. It was gone right away. Where'd it go?
Anunnaki.
Huh?
The Anunnaki.
The Anunnaki took it.
They came back for it.
Humanaki, you got something to say about that?
What do you know about Humanaki? You replace the gold in your atmosphere.
All right, so prediction time, guys. Predictions. I got to get a prediction video that I put in. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Prediction. So this is what I'm going to tell you. The gold that was taken out of Fort Knox was used to negotiate with other nations. Was it a good idea? No. Was it aliens? Are we talking about aliens here? Ten of Swords. No, these are all domestic, different nations. So this is what I'm going to tell you. The gold that was in Fort Knox is now in circulation, and it's almost like, my parents are going to think I'm crazy listening to this. It's almost like a negotiating bargaining chip that they're using across different governments. So it's like, well, we'll trade you this for this. It's a secret trade that's going on. Does sound like something Obama would do. Socrates, Socrates, Socrates. I think K is gone. We got Socrates, we got K. Socrates, your cat is gorgeous. Look at that beautiful cat there.
Is his name Hemlock?
No, his name is not Hemlock, but I see what you did there.
Awesome.
Yeah, that would be awesome. So, hang on. Hi, Emily. Hang on there. Hang on. No, you're good. You're good. We're asking, is my question, guys, I'm trying to answer questions as quickly as I can. Super chats get answered faster though. So drop some super chats in there. I will answer your questions. I'm going to answer as many as I can, but super chats will get you there faster. So, and if I answer your question in here, just to remind you guys, I will knock your super chat off your private reading. So what this did take, and this was an agreement that was done across different governments. This was an agreement that, and I think I'm including the Vatican in this, that they were going to trade in gold behind the scenes. So, and it is a way of manipulating the markets and manipulating the financial structure of the that's okay, Jen. Sit tight. Prednisone does make you puffy. Yes, it does. So this is also pulling the gold out of the backing was a way that they could now manipulate the financial health of the world a little bit more easily. They could do some interesting things with it. So, but it did take everybody kind of out of power. Restoring the gold standard, is it going to correct this? No, not at all. There's going to be a different way. Now, guys, I made predictions at the beginning of the year, and I talked to you guys about digital currencies, and I do think the digital currencies are going to become a big player in the world. We're going to see a changeover to that. So I want everybody to buckle up, Buttercup. I'm not saying put all your money, put all of your money into Bitcoin or anything like that. That would be very foolish. I am not a financial advisor, but I do see that digital currencies, we're going to make a transition to that. More or less a hard court press for that. So what will the truth coming out do to the US dollar? So I don't, finding out about where that gold has all gone. It's still in circulation. Hi, Deb. Things are still circulating. It's still here. It's not like that gold kind of went off the planet, or did it, Humanaki? All the gold I could eat. So, oh, Deb, you saw Harry as a man without a country. Yeah, he's going to be. They're going to tuck him into like a little place. He's going to be like in one of the little back houses up in Balmoral or something like that. They're going to hide him out for a little while. He's just not going to be part of the family. They're not going to be able to like trot him out. So, so that's the thing, wifey. Like we the people's, the money is still here. It's still here. It was just being used to move around, to manipulate some of the financial structure. So, more on that later. We're going to go into Renee Kennedy. Kelly Rutherford had her husband deported to France and then lost custody because of it. So I'm assuming that was when we were talking about Meghan and Harry. So is Harry going to lose custody of his kids? Is he going to leave the country and lose custody of those children? And again, I want to stress, this is the energies that are in play right now. Free will, things can be changed. Oh, Harry, you think he's going to go to Althorpe? I don't think he wants to go there. I think that's like the worst possible place for him to go. I don't think he should be with Uncle Chucky. So, as of right now, and this isn't something that I think Harry is going to like. I think we get into a situation where we've talked about Regency before, and I do think that the Prince of Wales will step into more of a position of power and will be able to provide a better place for these children. Does William want those children? Absolutely not. He does not want to be the keeper of his niece and nephew, or alleged niece and nephew. But I think that the reality is that they may wind up in the care. And again, prediction, market, I think they may wind up with caretakers. I'm not saying like, Catherine, Princess of Wales, is going to be making, cold cereal for these kids, or, heart-covered bagels. I think that they're gonna be like beneficiaries of it. Both of the kids, I think, allegedly belong to the crown because of Harry, but I'm not sure, Zephyr. Archie, I think, definitely does. So I have a feeling that they're gonna wind up in care and custody of the royal family, with Catherine and William kind of at the head of that. I just don't think that Harry's capable, and I don't think that Meghan is going to have the means to take care of them. I think she's going to be crying poverty, poverty, poverty. But I think if they do give her a sum of money and they say, look, we're going to be able to take care of these kids better, go live with this $100 million. That was the original amount that she had asked for. I think that's what's going to happen. So, this does not look good. He is not a dad. He's talking to his 5-year-old about landmines and people getting blown up. Prince of Swords, he's not in his right gourd right now. Two of Swords, he's got to go take care of himself. So I think we wind up with something very, very different at the end of it all, which is very sad. It's just very sad. So will the surrogates come forth? Let's see. Will the surrogates? We got 2 possibly. So we're going to do 2 piles here, guys. 2 piles. Oh, Carol, go to sleep. Go to sleep. You can watch on the replay, darling. Thanks for being here. Thank you so much. Foxy's hanging. So we got Archie. And we got Lily. Ooh, Archie's can't come forward. There's something about her not that it's an unbreakable vow. Severus Snape. It's an unbreakable vow. There is something that came to pass. She really did sign off on all. So I don't think she's going to be able to say anything. And if she does, she's going to have to pay back what she took. Now, Lilibet's a little bit different. 9 of Cups. That is a different situation. This becomes a legal situation. I think this situation was not set up as clearly as this one. So just was not set up the same way. I think this Lilibet situation is going to be a little bit more transparent, possibly because it's in the United States. Again, if you just got a new membership, go over and look at the remote view and tell me what you think. I got to go back and look at them. So curious what they had to say. So yeah. So I think if we're going to see any of the surrogates come forth, it's going to be the Lilibet one. And Wifey, thank you for your super sticker. Wifey is one of the OG original fans. One of my first. It's great to have you here. See what your dad's crazy widow is up to and thinking. Gotcha. Gotcha. Imbalance, baby. Imbalanced. Ace of Cups. Not happy. Six of Wands. So I know we talked about it. She's feeling that there's no charity. I know you've kind of taken a big step back. Imbalanced emotionally, absolutely. Has uber regrets, a lot of regrets here. This is a little alarming, this world card, because it's kind of thinking about the end. There's no other place to go. There's no other outlets for her. Six of Wands, not successful, unable to move into another phase. She's kind of stuck in that widow phase. And not that you ever come out of that, but she doesn't have anything on the other end of that. There's no plan. There's no goal setting. There's nothing like that. Not that someone of an advanced age should be setting all kinds of crazy goals, but the Six of Coins, she doesn't have anybody left. Now, I'm not telling you, go back and, restart the relationship because it's disruptive to you, but, there's no goal setting. Like, you don't have to worry about what she's going to do. She doesn't have a lot of ability to do anything. So your detachment from her, I think, is a good thing. I think you should just leave it at that. And I mean emotionally detached from it. Fishy Fun. Hi. It's good to see you there. I know Dueling Tarot. Alicia and I, we gotta carve out some time for that. So it's it's just a little tricky with our schedules now. So good to see you in the chat though. Fishy Fun. So K Talks, hey. Oh, K Talks was asking a crazy question. I do think that he did. I do think that he did. So New Beginnings Tarot, good to see you too, baby. So yeah, I think your detachment from her is better for you than it is for her. But just to keep yourself sane, like you got to do what you got to do, honey. You got to do what you got to do. So yeah, it's you don't want to add too much chaos into your life. So Zephyr, are we going to get some Doge dividend checks? Let's see. What are they going to do with it? What are they going to do with that money? So it's amazing how much money they're uncovering, isn't it? It really is amazing. So I love these people that are so upset about it. They're like, I can't believe he's finding all that money. But if you find $20 in your pocket, in your coat from last season, you're stoked about it. So
4 trillion.
4 trillion? Is that how much he found?
Yeah, one of them.
Holy shit. Oh, I cursed. All right. So are we going to see some, are we going to get flush over this whole Doge thing? It's going to put us in a better spot. So let's look at, are we going to get dividend checks? We'll start there. Boom, dividend checks. 4 of Coins. So 4 of Coins is stabilization and it's money. So we're going to be stabilizing what's going on. Mercury, I'm getting to you. I got like 64 questions. So I'm going to get to you. Sit tight, honey. So this is stabilization of what's going on. So we're obviously seeing that. So Mom, that is not a bad word. Are we going to see lower taxes as a result of this? Queen of Wands. No, it's not going to be lower taxes. Are we going to see bigger tax returns? I got 2 cards. Dang, look at that, guys. Bigger tax returns. That's what we're looking at here. That's what we like. We got ladies on the table. So we got the Hermit card here from the knowledge. Remember, the Hermit card is about going back and taking the information that we have and using it to our future. Let me grab some. I got to get somebody to get me some water. So, and it's going to come out into the light. We got sun god Ra bringing it all in here. So we're going to see that. When do we get this? Do we get this 2025, 2026? What are we getting? Quick reminder, guys. Grumpy Sapper tomorrow night is going to be doing a happy hour. He is moving to Fridays. So we're going to be having some musical fun over on his channel, coming straight to you from the hot, hot desert. Hot, hot desert. So 2025, is this going to affect us in 2025? High Priestess, meh. 2026? 2026 is our year. 2026, we're going to see some good numbers. So, Mom and Stan, I hope you're seeing that. Hope you're seeing that. 2026, we'll see some money showing up. Pennies from heaven. All right. So no, I think some interesting things are going to come out. So Blake Lively, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. So it really looks like Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively are getting some dirt on their face. Getting some dirt on their face. I can't believe my mom's still here. That's awesome. Mom, I usually look much prettier on my show too. So everybody, if you haven't said hi to my mom and dad, say hi to my mom and dad. They're watching. So Blake Lively, how is she gonna deal with this? What is her future right now? Blake Lively's future. Oh, temperance. Everything's out of balance. Knight of Cups. She's going to try and sweeten this up. The devil. She is going to be a jerk under the surface the whole time. And you know what? I liked her. I liked her a lot. Is this going to end her career? No. I think it's going to make her career a little bit harder to navigate. I think it's going to be much harder. I just saw a meme. Somebody said that Justin Baldoni, after all this is over, should redo It Ends With Us and cast Scarlett Johansson in the role of Lily Bloom, which is very funny. I don't think she's going to be able to shake this mean girl persona. And I think, the best thing that she could do is kind of embrace it and become the mean girl actress and really just go, all right, yeah, I'll be the devil. I'll be the devil all day long. So I think she's not going to like it because she wants to be the girl that everyone wants to be. And with this, no, don't put my mom in timeout. No, nobody's putting mom in timeout. Mom's a Scorpio. You don't want that kind of heat. Trust me. I've known her forever. We don't want that kind of heat. Scorpio heat. Drop some Scorpios in there. Drop me some Scorpions, guys. We got Scorpions. Was that Angus or was that you, Greg? Somebody left. I don't know. Maybe it was a ghost behind me. So yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. So it is their marriage. Foxy, my mom is Peggy. She's in there. There we go. There's our Scorpio energy. K Talks, you're a Scorpio. There we go. Scorpios, you guys are fun. Just don't get on the wrong end of you. Very spicy. You're super spicy. So is this going to wreck their marriage? Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively's marriage. Strength, it's putting some challenges on it, but you know what? They built quite the empire together, and I don't think that they're going to give that up. I'm going to go on hold just for 1 second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I had a little coughing fit, wanted to get a cough drop, blow my nose a little bit. I didn't want to do it on camera. So, is this going to pull the pin on their marriage? I don't think so. They've got a lot invested in each other. Is it a cheaper to keeper kind of situation? It might be. There's a lot of money there. I do think that they're happy together. And I think that there is some conflict about the way that they have. Hi, Dave Murphy. Good day, friend. Looking forward to seeing you. Dave Murphy is going to get a past life regression with me at the end of the month. Sorry, I outed you, Dave, but we're going to do some fun with that. We're going to see what goes on. What goes on. Oh, thank you so much, Gregopedia. And I even have my Gregtoberfest glass. Yes, we do have glasses. I don't know why our water tasted so weird. No, we're still talking about Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively. So I think that they both have a lot invested in each other, and I think it's very difficult for them to come out of the marriage. Money can give you freedom to do a lot of things. And for them, it doesn't even matter if they ever make another movie again. As much as I like the Deadpool movies, I do want to see more of them. I think they're going to be just fine. There's no cracks in this facade yet. Strength in numbers, stick together. They got to stick together for now. So more on them. I'll do more readings on them. Will the surrogates expose H&M? I did that in the last reading, Jen. The Archie situation, I think that's pretty well locked up. The Lilibet thing is a little bit wigglier. And there you go, Mercury and Leo. There you go. Hi, what has James Hetfield been doing? So those of you that are not fans of Metallica, James Hetfield is the lead singer. Metallica signed their first recording contract at Megaforce Records right up the street from me in Old Bridge, New Jersey, home of the Old Bridge Metal Militia. So they played at our local skating rink. Mom, remember, you wouldn't let me stay for the show. They played at our local skating rink, and all of my friends stayed. My mother was like, "You're not staying for any concert. You're 10 years old." It's like, "Come on, Mom." She was like, no. We had the skate rink called Skateway 9. And my mom used to drop me off there at like 9:30, 10 o'clock on Saturday and pick me up at like 6:30 at night. And I would just skate my ass off. I still have my skates. I still have those skates that you bought me, Mommy. One of their songs is Metal Militia. That's absolutely true. So, what is James Hetfield up to? 6 of coins. Oh, he's being super selfish right now. Oh, is he with somebody right now? Mercury and Leo? He's all hugged up with some chickie? No, he's all squished up with his own stuff right now. He's not branched out. He's not really interested in doing that, and he's kind of keeping things close to his chest right now. Ace of Cups. This it feels very much like a new relationship. So it may be like a new dawning of a relationship, or we still have a roller skating rink here, Renee. I fell on my ass at my niece's birthday party twice, and it hurt for 2 years. I'm not even kidding. Lesson learned: don't roller skate when you're old. So, he doesn't have any time for anyone else because he's paying all of his attention to one person. So, wait, I lost your comment. Let me put that comment back up there. So he's all hugged up with somebody. Can we expect new work out of him? Ace of Cups. No, if he's not married, he's going to get married again soon. We're going to hear, how many times has he been married? He's been married a lot. So, all right, moving on. I read that Meghan made Harry cry during Invictus. Is that true? I think I did crack my tailbone, but I didn't have it treated because my ego was too bruised. Hydrating? Yeah, that's probably why I'm coughing, guys, because I have been hydrating the snot out of myself, literally. Mercury and Leo. This would be his second one. So, did Meghan make Harry cry during Invictus? Deux, trois. Yeah, she did. She basically told him he was nothing. She made a very, very serious judgment on him and said that he was a man of no consequence. You know, this is a fairy tale from Nepal. And I can't remember the name of the two shamans that are in there, but they're training that little shaman down at the bottom. So it's about collaborative and working together. And this was, she said, you haven't done a thing. You haven't done a thing here in Invictus. You are not an idea man. You are not the one who did this. She probably told him, your brother and your father did this. She passed a judgment on him. Why did she do it? To hurt him. I sounded like Tippi Hedren in The Birds. To kill them. So, Magician, again, that's our fairy godmother from Cinderella, guys. Just so you can see her. Look at how beautiful she is. Those gorgeous pumpkins in front. I'm talking about the ones down there. Grumpy. The pumpkins are down there. So, the fairy godmother can, make all kinds of cool things happen. She basically said, you can't make anything happen. People always have to do it I have to do it for you, Harry. You never get off your ass and do it. I have to do it for you, Harry. And there, boom, 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 pain. So, yes, she did. She did it to hurt him. But remember, guys, I did the reading on it. I think that she was chastised and left. I think she was angry and she stormed out. So I really do think I do know him well. 008. My eyes are up here. My eyes. So I think she really wanted to get him where it hurt. I just got to check on something. I just got to make sure I don't have anyone calling me for a ride home, because I do have to go pick up one of my babies is not home, so I do have to pick that up. You read she was banned from a Netflix meeting. So I think that she left of her own volition. I think she was criticized. I think they told her The wheelchair thing, which I still haven't done a reading on, good Lord. I think she was told to knock it off. And then I think she left in a huff. So I think that's what it was. So let me get back over here. $41 million. I think it was 41 trillion. Foxy. Dave, he passed. He passed. He is an official driver now. He is a driver. Thank you for asking, Dave. My baby boy is driving around. So he's not driving around. He's home right now. He's home. So what is going on with all the plane crashes? All right, so let's see. Are these plane crashes, are they connected? Oh, Dave Murphy. Yeah, you say yay. I'm a nervous wreck now. No, he's a good driver. He's like a duck to water, just like me. I just jumped in and drove the car like it was always doing it. Are the plane crashes connected? Magician. Three of Cups. They're not connected, guys. So this is just, oh, I can answer about this. So the crashes are not connected. They're just kind of a coincidence. So, you know, the Three of Cups is telling us this is not a connected thing. I do think that there are some similarities that we're going to find out, but I don't think it's anything that's engineered. So we'll talk a little bit about this right here. So I do something called controlled remote viewing. You can learn this. You can take a 3-day course at intuitivespecialist.com. Lori Williams is the instructor. It's a really, really cool method of psychic ability. It is a process that we adopted from the Soviets. That we found out the Soviets during the Cold War were obtaining secrets through psychic spies, and we started to use this process. We started to develop our own psychic processes from it. In the process, it's a reporting format, so it's a very detailed reporting format, and what that does, just like the tarot cards, it tricks your logical mind into paying attention so that your psychic mind will start to present images, pictures, stories, audible things like that. So there's a movie called Third Eye Spies that you can see on Netflix and a few other channels. Tells you the whole story. The Men Who Stare at Goats is an adaptation of the story. Lori Williams studied with one of the gentlemen, Lynn Buchanan, who is a part of that program. He's still alive. In remote viewing, you draw ideograms, and then you will use your pen to touch parts of the ideograms to get more information from them. It's a really amazing process when you start to get really, really good at it. Like I said, if you want to go to intuitivespecialist.com, Grumpy, can you drop a link for that? It's just www.intuitivespecialists with an S on the end.com. And you guys, you take the free day, there's a free 3-day course on there, and you'll be amazed at what you can do. This is what I taught Greg how to do. Greg's really good at finding animals. So Alicia Wicker was selling these crystal wands on her website. And I said, I wonder if I could use those to do readings, and crystals will transmit more psychic energy. We all know that, all of us that are believers. And I said, I wonder if it'll work. And so Alicia and I experimented with it. And sure enough, I get more information. Also, it gives you guys something pretty to look at. So the other crystals that I have on here, just so you guys know, they're mainly so that I know the parameters of where I can put my cards. So I do like them. I enjoy them. All of my crystals come from Alicia Wicker. So aliciawicker.com. You can also go over to her YouTube channel and you can get all of her links from there. So how long does it take to get good at remote viewing? If you take her level 1 course, you're going to be surprised at how good you are. And I think the course is about $1,300. But you can get her book. You can get her book on Amazon. If you have Kindle Unlimited, I think the book is available. Lori Williams, you can look her up, and it's Boundless, I think is the book. You can learn a lot by that. And how good how long it takes you to get good at it, it's how much you practice. Because the ideograms, you have to really train yourself to your psychic brain to recognize what those ideograms are going to be. So thank you so much there, Grumpy Sapper. Yeah, go on over there, take the 3-day course. You'll be really surprised. You're really surprised what you can do with that. So was she biologically Meghan's? We're talking about Lilibet. Was she biologically Meghan's? We're gonna see. I just flipped cards all over the place. Sloppy shuffle, guys. You know I love that. No. Was it Harry's? Yep. Not her eggs. Good call, Harriet Blanco. Good call. Hey, you taking my job there, baby? Okay. Will I get the money I need to keep the Muna? I don't know. What's a Muna? But that's it's not the wrong forum. This is the right forum. You're always here, Emily. I hope Emily's still here and her lunch hour isn't over. Will I get the money I need to keep Muna? And everybody, thanks for sticking around. We're going into hour 2 here. Page of Swords. You have to get a little bit craftier about where you get this money from. Okay? Because it's not going to fall out of the sky. There is a collective work that you have to do in order to bring that money to you. Also, there's a little bit of a disposition change here that we need to do, Emily. Stop thinking about the lack. Dr. Joe Dispenza, if you go over to him, there's a book he wrote called Supernatural, and he has a lot of meditations that work with that. Hi, Seashells. It's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. When we think about the money we don't have, we add that into our world. We add, the lack. When we are focused on the lack, we want to make sure that we focus on opening up those channels to bring more affluence to us. And in that sense, your thinking is a little upside down here, being worried about not having the money, more so kind of accept that money coming in. Go over to Dr. Joe Dispenza, go to his website, and there's a meditation I think you can buy for like $25, and it's changing the opportunities around you or something like that. And do it for 7 days. You'll be surprised at what turns up in what opportunities turn up to get more money flowing in. So that is something I want you to think about, because it's really, I know we have a chain of events here. We need to have the money to keep the Muna. Keep Muna. Is Muna a horse? Is that a horse? I don't know. Uncover the hidden stuff. Okay. And then we can kind of turn all of these cards around. We need to kind of turn them around. So underneath it all, there's opportunities for you to attract more affluence, more money toward you. So see if you can manifest and meditate that money right in. Ooh, fishy fun. Hang on. I got a lot of questions still. Okay, so we've got how did Twitch really pass? We all know who Twitch is, right? Wasn't he on Ellen's show? So he drank something. I'm just going to say that. Somebody undid what was going on, and he was offered something. Hi, Mary. It's good to see you. My cough is much better. Thank you. He was given something, and that was what had him exit. So, does he know that he took something? Was he aware of it? Not necessarily. So I'm going to get off that. Get off that. Get off that. I'm going to get off that. because I don't want to get in trouble. You know how it is, guys. Fishy fun. So fishy fun. I think she got yelled at, and I think she left in a huff. I think she was like, well, I'm going. And I think that's what happened. So Carmen, we're getting to the end, guys. We're going to be finishing this up. So I think we're going to finish it up in a few minutes. I'm going to get through these last few questions. So if you want to get your last few questions in, if you want to get your own private reading, get over there. Before I do that, I'm going to see if anybody's scheduled, because I am going to have to go pick somebody up. And we're going to refresh this screen. Remember what I said, guys. If you threw me a super chat, we will absolutely knock that off your payment for the next one. Oh, Carmen, I'm doing my best. Good to see you here. So will my daughter and son ever fix their rift? Let's see. Well, does it get better than that? Does it, Carmen? Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to switch this up. Just hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Renee, keep folding. Keep folding. Keep folding. Remember, guys, the link up at the top, I opened up all night Friday. And this was fishy fun. This was a random one. I'm going to be live tomorrow, New York time at 2:15 for just an hour. And then we're going to go right into Grumpy Sapper's happy hour. We'll be over there for like 2 hours so you can have a cocktail, hang out, have some fun. So, all right. Doesn't get better than the Lover's card. That is putting things to rest, getting back together. But we switch it up. We're going to bring out some Lenormand. You guys know I love the Lenormand. So we got Key, Snake, Young Man offering a rose with a letter, some information, and going out in public. So this is what's going to happen, okay? There's going to be a public family situation that they're all going to have to be at. They're going to bury the hatchet on this one. I don't want to make any judgments, but I think that your daughter's probably a little bit more wrong on this one, and your son's going to be the one to extend the olive branch. This invitation, I don't know if it's a wedding. I don't know if it's a party. I don't know if it's a birthday. I don't know if it's christening. I don't know what it is, but there's going to be a family event. They're going to have to bury the hatchet. They're going to have a good time at it. They're probably going to have a couple of drinks, though. So if they get a little goofy and weepy and silly with each other, it just kind of let that happen. Let that happen. Is it the end of the fight? Yes. This is the only time we would accept the razor or the scythe as an acceptable positive card. So we're going to let that go. And they're going to realize that their loyalty lies with each other, blood relations. So that looks great. Things to come. So look for those invitations in the mail. And hopefully that will come sooner than later. Seashells. Love it when I see you in the comments here. Yes, fishy. I am probably going to maintain my lives at 2:15 right before Sapper's happy hour. I may move those a little bit earlier, if things start to get a little bit wild. But it looks like my Friday lives will be just an hour, and then maybe midweek. Now that I don't have to drive a second child, midweek I may have some flexibility to do a longer general live for you guys, like Wacky Wild Wednesdays or Thirsty Thursdays like we're having today. So, and get me to 6,000. We're this close to 6,000 subs, guys. This close, this close. So what is the energy around you? You're getting the feeling of someone next to you, but only on your left side. So let's see what we've got. 6 of Cups. Yeah, and it's somebody that I hate to say this, somebody that you weren't very fond of when they were around. But they have good messages for you. So it's not like a nefarious kind of spirit or individual, but it's somebody that you were pushing away when they were earthbound. Because you weren't listening to their advice. They're also dropping you messages. There's something about your bathroom mirror when you go, I know they're on your left-hand side, but when you go into the bathroom mirror, there's something about a drip or something. It's really weird. There's something in they like to hang out in the bathroom with you. I know it's so weird. But when you're standing at the mirror, so what's the message that they're trying to get to you? Oh, okay. All right. So this individual wants you to not have ill feelings toward them. And they're trying to convince you otherwise. I with their presence, I'm trying to get a handle on who it is, seashells. So we've got, this is like really weird. It's like blonde hair, but it's puffier down here, and it feels very stiff. I don't know if it's hairspray, but it's like puffier down here. I can't tell if it's hairspray or if it's just kind of a coarse curly hair that's going on. Do you recognize this person? But it's a very, very blonde hair and like a very Norwegian kind of Nordic skin, not like a Quaker, no, grumpy, but like a thick skin, like fisherman skin, kind of a thick kind of I'm sorry, I'm not doing this really well. Um so like they've been out in the sun a lot, but but very blonde, very, very, very fair kind of complexion, but not fair and thin, not like Irish skin, like real, real delicate. Um, it feels like weather worn, but the hair is kind of tight here, and I can't really see what's going on. And the eyebrows, I think it's a man. I do think it's a man. And the eyebrows are a little bit longer, and they're too like a very coarse kind of hair, and it's kind of like a sandy brown and white kind of hair there. There's blue eyes. I'm getting blue eyes, but they're like a gray or blue, like not like a really impressive blue. I don't know if you're recognizing any of this person, but you didn't like them. You didn't like their advice. You didn't like. Oh boy, are we having boob gate? Is boob gate there? Boob gate. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a man that you're not taking the advice from them. There's something about them. There's something about the largeness of their presence that makes you uncomfortable, and I think it may be the energetic presence that's there. Let's see if we can get a little bit more. Seashells, what's the deal? I don't know if this is somebody that you actually know. Foxy, it's okay if we have boob gate. It's okay. Foxy likes blondes. It may be like a previous resident of the house that's trying to have a conversation with you. But it is someone who's trying to get your info, like trying to get a message across to you and get you to like them so that they can cross over. They feel like they can't cross over until they get, and they're dying. Yeah, I know, they're bugging her in the bathroom. No, there's something about the bathroom that it's a cleaner environment in terms of energetics. The porcelain, the tiles, it's a much easier environment for them to manifest in. No, it's not Warwick Davis. I love Warwick Davis. When we're in environments with fabrics, like think about it in terms of sound absorption. Sometimes spirits, it's a little bit easier for them to be in areas where it doesn't absorb the sound. So, this is it's a very interesting energy. Your communication, what do you have to do to communicate with this individual better? What do you have to do? The bathroom mirror, the left-hand side, I think it's not Jimmy Savile. Oh, for Pete's sake. I do think that you may even be able to communicate better if you look at the left side of the mirror. The mirror's not right though, right? So, and this is from that spirit. So the mirror is not right. It's not the old-fashioned mirror that was there. And that is, I'm doing a wonderful job because I'm over here asking you. The mirror was an old-fashioned medicine cabinet at one point. I don't know if it still is, and the mirror is different. So there's something about the mirror being different. Yeah, he's just kind of stuck there trying to have a conversation. He can't leave. Can't, it may be a spirit that needs to be assisted over. So the mirror was glass and old and it was replaced. Okay. No, it wasn't a two-way glass mirror, but it was like one of those old-fashioned medicine cabinets, that kind of has the razor spot where they just drop them inside the house, which is just crazy. But I think this is somebody who maybe needs to be kind of lifted out and let him know that he can kind of go on, and just tell him that you'll take care of the house. I don't know, very curious individual that's hanging around. You're not nefarious. It's nothing dark or anything like that. How long before Fishy Fun's roommate will get a job? Out of work for 5 months. Yikes. Yikes. And this is our last question of the night, guys. So last question of the night. Carmen, I did answer your question. Did you see it? I don't know if you missed it. You might be a little bit behind on the chat. Or the chat may be behind. I don't know. Depends on when you jump in. Oh my God. Everyone's talking about boobs now. Boobgate. So in my son's band, we had Cakegate. So ask me about Cakegate another time. So how long before your roommate gets a job? Foxy, you're killing me. Queen of Swords, 7 of Coins, 2 of Cups. Oh, it's coming soon. There's a little bit of a pickle face on the roommate situation. So I know the job market is really hard. I have a lot of friends that have been, looking to either do corporate shuffle or trying to get promoted, trying to do something. And I like, a huge part of the problem is when the economy tanks, companies don't look to promote or bring in new people, any of that stuff. So, sometimes it creates some issues. So I know when I was still at my corporate job, I had applied for jobs that had 30,000 applicants, and they were still there. And some of those are still sitting there. So companies will put up job listings and then it just won't fill them. So that I think is part of the problem, and that's very disheartening. So there's a little bit of a pickle face that's going on with the job search. So, but I do think that if they revise their search method, if they look in a different fashion, like you have to go in there, like if you're looking on Indeed, LinkedIn, any of the, the big search engines for jobs and connections, you have to go in there and change up your search criteria periodically. You have to go in there and you have to, erase a line of your CV and then put it back in there to freshen it up because it looks new. One of the tricks that my girlfriend Kay had told me, copy and paste the entire job listing, put a footnote there, paste it into the footnote, and then turn it all white. And the bots will pick up your resume then. That's one of the things, is that all HR, or most HR at this point, has to go through a bot system. And so they use it as screening, and sometimes they'll get great applicants, and they don't ever see it because the bots don't ever pick up on the applicant CV. So, you have to be really smart and wily about it, and you have to embrace the technology that goes into job placement, HR, and talent recruitment. So you have to be very, very crafty and careful about it. And some of us that are older, I'm 53. I had to get pretty crafty about it as well. So that I think is something that needs to just take a minute, take a day, and try and figure that out. Once they crack the code, your roommate cracks the code on that, then we find a love connection. Is it a permanent job that they absolutely positively love? Is it the job of my dreams? No. Because not everybody can be an international internet psychic like me. I love this. I love my job. I've loved every job that I had. I just the last one I got too good at it. So, oh, ouch! We don't say that out loud. No.
You still under NDA?
But I'm not under NDA.
Then we can talk about it.
No, I just don't want to be mean about it.
Well, you don't have to be mean about it. I will.
They didn't know what they had. Well, they knew what they had. They had a psychic.
Didn't want it.
No, they did want it. They just wanted it at a bargain. But anyway, all right. So I digress. We're losing people here. Oh, Foxy, go on, my friend. You do me well. Foxy said, I don't look 53. I look 10 to 15 years younger. That's because my husband is younger. So that, what's that? Stop it. Oh my God. You can't say that. So is it going to be the job of your roommate's dreams? Absolutely not. It's going to be a place filler, lily pad job, we call them, but those are fine. You can do the lily pad jobs. You can jump to the next one. It's totally fine. Jody called me a cougar. My mom calls me a cougar. She calls me a cougar all the time. So Greg's 3 years younger than me. I'm not that. It's not that cougarish,
I was a baby when you met me.
Oh, you were. Your mom was pregnant with you when I met you. So those of you that are new, Gregopedia's mom and my mom were best friends in the 70s. So I have known Greg his whole life. Our sisters met in kindergarten. So it's an arranged marriage. It was an arranged marriage. So a roommate's gonna get a job. They're gonna crab about it. They're not gonna love it. It's not gonna be ideal. So there it is. So yes, job is coming presently. I'm gonna say in like 2 months. I know that sounds like a long time, but I think it's gonna be closer to 3. Give them my advice. Tell them that they have to go and they have to learn how the algorithm works. Learn how some of those search criteria work, and just kind of adapt to how the system goes. I bruised my arm, guys. So, oh boy, I look a fright. But my friends, I have to go pick up my actress. I'm going to see her play this weekend. I did not see it yet. A lot of my family have seen it, and they said that she is stealing every scene that she's in. So I'm very excited to see her. Gregopedia did see her. How was she?
Outstanding.
She was outstanding. So they have their brush up tonight. So I want to go get her and get her home and give her food. I want to thank all the mods. Thank you so much, Jody. You are fantastic. Foxy, you and your boob gate are welcome here anytime you want. Grumpy, the man with the links, thank you so much. Guys, again, I want to direct you to the top of the chat. There is a link to book readings with me. I am open for Friday night. I am open for Saturday all day. I'm going to be doing readings from 10 a.m. until 9:30 at night. So we are going bananas. Remember, I have the $25 text message or email reading. If you just have a quick question, I will crank out a quick answer for you. And we have all the way up to the 2-hour annual reading that I do, which is pretty involved, and we'll have some fun with that. but we can do Le Normand or whatever. So I hope everybody had a great time. Remember, 2:15 tomorrow, we're going to be live on my channel. And then at 3:15 New York time, we're going to go right over to Grumpy Sapper. We're going to have happy hour. We are going to have drinks. We are going to play games. We are going to do music trivia. And we're going to have mixed up songs. It's going to be a great time. Go over there, give him a sub, give him the hours. We need to get him up and at him. We got to get him monetized. Dave Murphy, you nearly died when you went to lunch and saw your mobile phone and I was there. There I am. I'm like a bad penny. I always turn up. So everybody, thanks so much for sticking around. This was great fun for me. I hope you all have a good night. And I am going to put my exit music on. So here we go. Where's my exit music?